In this video, we're going to explore the finances of Tempo. So I'll click on this button, and very quickly you see that Tempo keeps up with your assets, expenses, vendors, income, fees. And let's go into assets first. We'll click on activities and get it to show all the records. And then we'll go into that first record. You can have all sorts of things in assets. Anything that you want to depreciate or lend out or rent, you can put in here. CDs, books, music, furniture, instruments. This happens to be a baby grand piano. It has 4 tabs. You can get Tempo to depreciate the items for you also for tax purposes. But we're going to click on Loan To. Here you have a field assigned to student, and this is your list of active students. This baby grand piano has been assigned to Susie Adams. The checkout date is here. She was given 14 days to use it, and she hasn't returned it, so it shows overdue here, and also in her record it shows that she has an overdue item. Of course, that's a fictitious situation. We don't normally lend out our grand pianos. Click on the back button, and let's go into expenses very quickly. Expenses you can categorize by tax categories. So anytime you enter an expense of yours, you can choose the tax category that it belongs to. Then at the end of the year or at any time, you can come up here to reports and get an expense report summarized or detailed, giving the totals of all those categories. So that's very important information for tax purposes. Use the back button again. This is where your vendors are kept, so that once you enter the name of a company that you deal with, you don't have to type it again. It's always in there. Let's go into income. This is where you have your invoices saved, your payments received, and the bank deposits that you've made. In the invoices, let's click on Detail View. This is an invoice of Ann Adams, the family of Ann Adams, and you can create an invoice in about 2 seconds. Here's the list of the siblings in the family, what that sibling is studying, and the fee related to that study. When you get a payment, you put it in here. Usually the only thing you have to enter is the check number. Once you've created an invoice, you can print or email it. We'll click on the back button again, and we'll look very quickly at deposits. This is one of the deposits made. It shows all the information, and Tempo actually created this deposit for you. It finds the payments that have been made and not deposited yet and totals them up for you. Here's the total of that deposit. So it does all the math for you, and then it saves it in this special place so that you can always refer back to it, because this is such valuable information. So that's a quick overview of the financial part of Tempo.